Good morning, everybody. Coming at you live from Florida. I know it's been a while, but I have some really cool plant stuff to show you today. I just really couldn't wait. Like, the sun's not even up, and I'm already here. I figured I'd put my new ring light to the test. I've had it in a box, like a shipping box for a while now, so I figured I might as well use it, just because I'm always doing something during like the daylight hours, like trying to make the most of the sunlight, so it's kind of hard to film while there's good lighting here at the house, despite having really nice windows. But yeah, first of all, pardon a very active lucky cat this morning. She always likes to kind of get her zoomies and meows in the morning while the dogs are asleep, which is also why I figured I would do this video since the girls are asleep. But anyways, the reason I'm making this video, I can't even, I'm just so giddy about it. The name is even cool. I have an Alocasia Silver Dragon, and it's flowering. And not only is it flowering, first of all, look at the leaves. But not only is it flowering, it is actually like double flowering. And I don't even know how I'm gonna show you because the flowers are like so close together, but yeah, I guess you could see it there. Yes, Lucky. There's one flower here and one like deeper in there. And I can kind of show you if I shove it into the camera light and do the whole thing, but there's a little bit of purple into the spadix, which is kind of nice. I don't know, it just seems to like match the flower, the foliage and everything. Like, I always love seeing the spadix on the alocasias and the caladiums and such. Like, it's just so cool. So anyways, as I had said, this is the Alocasia Silver Dragon, and some of the websites that I was looking into said that the origins were unknown for this specific variety, and some said that it was in Southeast Asia, but I'm pretty sure they were just kind of talking about alocasias in general come from usually like Southeast Asia. I don't think they were really talking about the specific variety, but I could be wrong. 1 second. Having that morning coffee. But as for fertilizing and everything, people kind of recommend the slow release fertilizer, just because they do kind of put out a good amount of growth, but not, that much. They're not like heavy feeders. They're not usually putting out too many flowers or anything. You might be able to see a little bit of purple like over here. Yeah, on some of these leaves. When I bought it, I was like, oh, what is that? That's, interesting. They're like, oh, it might be from the specific fertilizer they used. It just like kind of shows up on the leaves just a little bit, but I don't know, must have been good fertilizer, I guess, or good amount, or just the right mixture if it's kind of double flowering here. So it's pretty dense too. Like, there's little babies that you might be able to see like in the pot. Like, I don't know, on this side is one over here. I guess you can't really see, but yeah, there are little babies in the pot. So that's really cool. And then I would also, mine actually hasn't really had this problem, but it's pretty common in alocasias. You'll want to keep it nice and trim and pruned. Like, if there are any bottom leaves that happen to yellow or brown off and kind of die away, you'll want to clip it just to minimize any potential for pests or infections or mold or anything like that. Not that alocasia is prone to much, I think maybe just mites, but I haven't really had any problems with any of my alocasias, whether they've been indoors or out, so that's a nice plus. They also really don't mind being root bound, so don't have any trepidations with just, finding a nice pot that fits for its current size. If you do decide to transplant it, mine's actually still in its nursery container that says, right here somewhere, it might be able to pick it up saying Alocasia Silver Dragon, but I'm still getting used to my equipment and such. There it is. But yeah, so you know what, I could actually probably do that kind of little focus tab just to try to get it to zoom in on the flower, but nah, it's gonna wash out a little bit too much because of the all the lights to show you the little bit of purple that's in the flower. And my apologies, I might be like a little bit monotone just from recently having woken up and everything and the coffee not hitting. But anyways, just to wrap it up, the Alocasia as the Silver Dragon, as most, you know, prefer humidity. They don't need it. If you have a dry climate, like when I was out in Texas and had mine on the patio, you know, it was dry, but I would just kind of supplement that with more frequent watering. But even then, I kind of had one that I neglected and it still kind of made it through. It wasn't the prettiest, you know. The bottom leaf would often dry out when it would push out new growth and kind of dry out, so it wouldn't like ever grow too much like past what it already was, but you know, it was surviving. So yeah, that's really it. Just wanted to kind of share a video of this awesome new silver dragon Alocasia. I just think it's so cool. Most of the articles that I was reading about it were from like 2020, the year that I guess we're probably not going to speak about anymore now that we're out of it. So I guess it must be kind of relatively new on the market. It was pretty pricey. I cut off the price tag because I don't really want anyone to know how much I spent. It was not like in the triple digits or anything, but you know, it was probably more than what most people are used to paying for an Alocasia, especially one that's like a smaller size. I'm not really sure how big this one's gonna get. It looks like a little bit more of a compact Alocasia. But yeah, it's nice to be back and make a little video. I have so many more videos to make because I have so many more plants. It's nice to have a little bit of equipment. That'll hopefully help. I got this like little ring light situation and everything, so I can try to push some videos out, even if there's no longer any daytime. And I just couldn't stand the lighting that I had throughout the house because it's just not the right lighting, not the right temperature and everything, and it's, you know, not the right angles and such. So I'm sure I'll catch y'all, or I hope to catch y'all in the future videos that I make. I'll see you soon.